Hey guys, and welcome back to another video from GT Sports Mates. So you join us here at Monza. Fantastic race, fantastic track, so please sit back and enjoy. So we're already on the way. As you can see, there's two cars, myself here in the Mustang and Josh in the top right corner in the Corvette. Now coming down to the first chicane, it's always a bit hairy, so we're all going to brake very early. Going to go through very gently, get one tap, two taps, I'm okay, no, and three taps and I'm out. So basically, the start we always get. One of us ends up being took out, but it's not too bad. One of us is still in the race, as you can see, Josh here in the Corvette. So we're going to stick with Josh because that's where the action is. Let's see how he gets on now. There's 4 laps. He's made one chicane, coming up to chicane number 2 now. Will he get round without getting killed? I think he is. He's going to do fine. Luckily, no one's too close to take him out. And we're back to racing properly. Here we go then. So, round the first Lesmo here, and you got guys 1 and 2 there in front, very close together. So this is going to be interesting. Are they very close together because that's how they drive, like they're so confident, or are they very close together because they're looking to make a push? Who knows? That's the fun thing about the game, you just have no idea. Anyway, ignoring all that, going back to the race, sorry about the waffling on. Josh in the Corvette. What can we say about the Corvette as he brakes very hard for the 3rd chicane here? The driver in 2nd place took a very unusual, narrow entry into that chicane though. That would have put him on the back foot. In fact, you can see the gap now has opened up between 1 and 2 because of that. You always want to go wider in the 3rd chicane, but as you can see now, the slipstream's kicked in and he's going to pull off ahead of Josh. Josh braking very hard now into Parabolica. Super easy to just keep going left. If you go left there, you're just going to carry on going. There's nothing stopping you. So getting around Parabolica in any form of good condition is important. Swerving across the line, here we go. The guy in first trying to break the slipstream. I can't speak. I don't know what's going on tonight. I do apologise. Not done too bad of a job, but unfortunately for him, the guy in second is going to come past, but he's going to outbrake himself, go over. Is he going to get reset? I don't think he is. He's not going to get reset, but he is definitely going to lose positions. Josh up to 2nd place. So Josh is doing very well so far. He's managed to avoid being taken out like me, and he's also managed to avoid anything else for the entire first lap, and he's got himself into a good position. Coming down to the 2nd chicane now, braking very hard. He took a slightly earlier apex, but look at what that's done. It's brought him right up to the back of the car in front. He's going to start putting some pressure on now as we come around the first Lesmo, almost using all of the shoulder there, but luckily he didn't. That can also be very deadly actually. The guy in front pushing maybe a little bit harder. As you can see, he's just run a little bit wider out of the 2nd Lesmo, but that's not a problem because this Corvette is very quick on a straight line and is well and truly in the toe. So Josh fakes to the left, he comes back to the right. The Aston Martin sees it, covers it off beautifully, brakes and parks that car where he needs to put it, and credit to where credit's due. That was some absolutely fantastic defending there. Josh runs a little bit wide on the exit, and that's simply because obviously with the car in front he has to take a little bit more of a wide line, doesn't want to hit anyone, plus you lose a bit of downforce through the turbulent air, which affects your grip. Parabolica, once again, the Aston Martin right on the very edge of safety there, just about holds on. Josh took it a little bit more conservatively, and I think that's going to prove, well, I think that's going to prove the right thing to do, because you see now how quickly he's hunting him down with the slip. He's going to go down the right hand side. Is he going to outbrake into the first chicane? It looks like there's a little bit of a touch, nothing major. Josh has got them moved on though, and he's up into 3rd place on the 3rd lap. I said 3rd place then, didn't I? Yeah, I meant 1st. You know what I meant, you're watching it. Anyway, up into 1st place on the 3rd lap. Can he maintain it though? 1 and a bit laps to go. Where will he finish? Now, me in the top right corner there, still in no man's land, still trying to recover. It's not gone well for me. Out of nowhere though, the Aston Martin comes flying round, pushes Josh a little bit wide, the elbows out indeed, and up into 1st he goes. Was that the cleanest of overtakes? Maybe not the cleanest, but I wouldn't go as far to say that it was dirty. It was just elbows out, aggressive driving, and well, anyone who's watched F1 knows all about that. So yeah, moving on. We had a quick glance back then, and you saw the guy in 3rd has now caught up because of the slight battling going on. the Aston Martin though, and Josh as well. The Aston Martin run off into the gravel. Josh almost followed him. He's done super well not to spin it, but the guy in third has just left. He has took massive advantage of 2 car errors there, and he hasn't just got into the lead. He's drove off. That is going to be a huge ask now from Josh to see if he can catch up. That is a big gap, and that is how quickly something can go wrong on this game. You don't even have to go off fully. Josh didn't even go off fully. He went off marginally, but he lost so much time because of it, and that is a huge, huge problem if you're in the lead, because, well, you won't be in the lead very long. Unfortunately for Josh, he wasn't actually in the lead. He was in second, wasn't he? But still, first and second both lost out to the guy in third. And credits, like I said, credit where credit's due. That guy needed to be there to take advantage, and he was. So excellent driving from him. Final lap now though. So Josh is in second. I am now, well, I think I've actually gone up a place. So I'm in sixth. Yeah, I'm doing super well there, aren't I? Back to Josh though. Yeah, Josh in second. It's the final lap. Is he going to be able to catch up to the guy in first? That's a big ask, and it looks like the guy in first is actually doing a very, very stellar job as well. Super quick through the first and second chicane there, and now the first Lesmo. He's out of sight almost as we're coming round the first Lesmo. He's already at the second. He's super, super quick. This is a big ask from Josh indeed. Now, it's important to say that this race was from quite a while back. It wasn't a recent race, and it was also a race, one of Josh's return races. He hadn't played for quite a while, so just to be where Josh is, I think that's an absolutely fantastic thing. You know, he's in second. There's a yellow flag though. Is that first? No, it's not. So that was odd. The guy Josh had just drove through, the ghost of the guy, that was the guy who spun out with Josh, and he's decided, instead of just quitting out or moving the car to track, he's going to leave it right in the middle of the track. Now luckily it did ghost him, no issues, but that little yellow flag would have given Josh a bit of hope, I think, thinking the first guy's gone off. Unfortunately it was false hope, as the game just said no. But I don't think we had to say that that was a bad race at all from Josh. What a comeback race. Second place for Josh. Absolutely superb race there. Credit to the guy in first as well for making that happen. Myself, coming around Parabolic, and now, as you can see, I'm all the way up to 6th place. Oh yes, it's been a recovery from me as well. Absolutely not. So there we go, across the line. Not an ideal race for me, but a fantastic race for Josh. And, you know, it's races like that that we like. Sometimes they're unpredictable, but they make the best races. So that's all we've got time for. Please leave us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time.